Hello? Hello? I know, boy. I feel it too. What is the meaning of this?
What's your business in Dormant, me lord?
I have been in search of scoundrels who have been roaming the countryside, taking advantage of innocent travelers. It would seem I have found some.
We'll see what you find. Dismount. You're coming with us.
I demand to know!
Shut your mouth!
No need to be rude, Cyril.
Perhaps you, sir, will be kind enough to explain what is going on here?
Valiant!
Lorne? Is it really you?
Valiant, you're alive! But how it... Your family, it's a...
Alive and well, Lorne. I'll be glad to tell you all about them. In a cozier setting, perhaps?
This is no bandit, Cyril. This is an old friend, Prince Valiant of Thule.
Well, now it's Sir Valiant of Camelot, Knight of the Round Table.
Camelot. You don't know how long I have dreamed of that place. You have found it, Valiant. It exists. Cyril, we must have a feast for our honored guests. Prepare our finest. How I miss Thule, Valiant. After Sinan drove your father from power, my family and I had to flee the country. I became separated from them. I wandered for many months before I eventually ended up here in Dormant. I encouraged them to arm themselves and train them as a militia in order to help them defend their homes.
A badger hole. People will fight most fiercely in defense of their homes, like a badger defends his hole.
Exactly. My lessons are not easily forgotten, are they?
I remember every one.
These people have learned well, too. I'm afraid my work is done here. These days, we scarcely see an occasional thief. That's why your arrival has put us on guard. But to once again defend a kingdom, that is what I yearn for. It is my dream. But I am afraid I shall never know that pleasure again.
No, Lorne, you're wrong. You will know it. I promise you, you will.
Remember my teaching, Cyril, and you'll be fine.
We'll try to make you proud, Master.
I've always been proud of Dormant. Wish me well, my friends. I'm off to Camelot. It's even more beautiful than I'd imagined, Valiant.
Wait until you get inside. Sir Bryant.
Valiant, how went your expedition to the east?
Quite well. In fact, in Dormant, I found a great treasure.
Oh, and what was that?
One of my father's most faithful men-at-arms. Sir Bryant, I would like you to meet my countryman and friend, Master Lorne.
It is my great pleasure to meet you, Sir Bryant.
The pleasure is mine, Master Lorne.
Sir Bryant, Lorne desires the honor of serving King Arthur.
In what capacity?
As a strategist, Sir Bryant. A planner of battles.
Sir Bryant, Lorne is one of the finest strategic minds I have ever known. He taught me many lessons about combat before I ever picked up a weapon.
Indeed.
Yes, he was famous in Thule for his resourcefulness in combat. Surely there's a place for him in Camelot.
Perhaps. There is a grave matter that fairly begs for a keen tactical mind. Let us see if yours is that mind, Master Lorne. Here it is, the Duchy of Westbridge. A small band of the Duke's men have been raiding our villages using unconventional tactics.
They strike quickly, in small groups, quick as foxes and twice as cunning.
Gawain has tried 3 times to chase them down, but they're always long gone by the time he gets there.
I still don't understand why we don't just send a large force to Westbridge and sweep the scoundrels away.
Because, Gawain, the Duke of Westbridge has denied that any of his men are involved.
But we know it's them. It couldn't possibly be anyone else.
There is knowing, Gawain, and then there is proof.
The surest way to snare a fox is to set a trap for him. The trick, of course, is finding the most attractive bait. These particular foxes are fond of money, are they not?
Yes, very.
Well, perhaps they might be lured out of their holes if they knew that gold was to be coming into the villages of Aylford and Wonder, say for the purposes of tax collection.
That's a brilliant idea. There's no way they can resist the temptation to try to steal all that tax money.
When they hear of so ripe a prize, they'll have to go after it. And when they do...
We'll crush them once and for all. I like this plan.
Now remember, Gawain, even though you're in charge of the combat, Master Lorne is to determine the strategy of the battle.
Based on Valiant's glowing recommendations, I shall gladly put myself in Master Lorne's capable hands.
Valiant, I cannot thank you enough for giving me this chance to prove myself again.
Good luck, old friend. May this mission be the first of many, many more.
Come, men! Onward to glory!
You called, Your Majesty? Is there some sort of trouble?
Yes, Valiant. Gawain has sent us word from Aylford.
He's requesting reinforcements.
And a new strategist.
Lorne, is he...
He's fine, Valiant. The company, though, was routed. Many of our men were injured. Apparently, Lorne mishandled the encounter.
No, there must be a mistake. Lorne is a brilliant soldier. There must be some other reason for this tragedy.
You will have the chance to discover that for yourself, Valiant. You are to take reinforcements to Aylford immediately.
I see.
You have arrived just in time, Valiant. We have suffered a great many casualties. And it is not because of the cleverness of our enemy, but because of the ineptitude of our strategist.
But how could this be? Master Lorne has always possessed the keenest of military minds.
When the enemy struck, your Master Lorne issued orders, but they were muddle-headed ones. He split the men apart, half on each side of the bridge. It was a massacre.
I can't believe that Lorne could make such a mistake. He's been in hundreds of battles.
Perhaps too many.
What do you mean? Gawain, what did you mean by that?
Time takes its toll, Valiant. The man is no longer the soldier you remember him to be. Perhaps you'd best talk with him and see for yourself.
Yes, perhaps I'd best. May I come in?
Valiant? What are you doing here? Come in, come in.
I brought Gawain's reinforcements.
Yes, we sustained a great many casualties in the first encounter. It couldn't be avoided.
So, how are you feeling?
Never better. It feels good to be out in the field of honor once again.
Gawain said that that there were some problems.
Yes, a few. Simply the price one pays to discover the true nature of one's enemy. I learned everything I needed to know. I'm in control of the situation. We're heading to Wonder in the morning. The road from here to Wonder passes through a deep ravine.
Here.
That's where they'll strike next.
How? What will you do?
This is our company. They're likely to set bowmen up at the top of the ravine to try to pin us down, while the rest sweep down in two wedges to try to break our forces in two. Oh, well, that's what happened before. They split us on the bridge. But this time it will be different. We'll break into quarters, circle their wedges, and surround their split forces.
I tell you, Gawain, Lorne seems fine to me. He says he'll attack at the ravine. His plan for the counterattack sounds foolproof.
His plans have already put 3 of my men in their graves.
Why are you so set against him, Gawain? Is it perhaps that you don't wish to see him succeed, where you have failed?
My failures didn't get men killed.
I think Lorne's plan is sound.
And if it is not, what then, Valiant?
Sir Gawain! We are approaching the ravine. I suggest we put a man on each ridge to watch for the enemy bowmen.
All right. Our lives are in your hands now, Master Lorne. Let us pray they prove to be capable ones.
They are most capable, Gawain, I can assure you of that. I've seen them save the day many times.
If I am not mistaken, the enemy will strike. Now! Keep a tight formation!
What are you doing? The plan is...
I know the plan. Shoulder to shoulder! Don't let them break our lines!
No, Lorne! The plan was to divide and conquer!
What? What? What's happening? What's gone wrong?
You men, circle right!
Yes, that's it. You men, circle right.
You 3, to the left!
Circle left. Surround the scoundrels.
Connor, Black, Atkins to the left. Mac, Wallace, Bryce, right. Flank them! Had enough? Cheer up, lads. In Camelot, a man is given fair trial for his crimes. Even the likes of you.
There. Try not to use it too much.
You handled yourself well today, Sir Valiant. Arthur will be proud.
I merely carried out the plan.
Ah, yes. The plan.
Ah, Valiant. Everything is so vibrant after a victory. The smells, the sounds. I've missed all of this.
I'm gonna check the road ahead. Hi-ya!
Valiant, I want to thank you for your help. When the battle started, the men didn't seem to hear me at first. But with you echoing my commands, things worked out perfectly. Ah, yes, Valiant. As you said, may this be only the first of many battles to come.
Another victory, Prince Valiant?
Yes, but one without any joy in it, I'm afraid.
Our mission was a great success, Your Majesty, a great success.
But the battle itself was a shambles. If it hadn't been for Valiant, we all would have perished.
Valiant conducted himself admirably, yes. But it was my plan that he implemented.
A plan that you panicked and forgot in the heat of battle.
I will not stand here and be maligned, sir. If you will excuse me, Your Majesty.
Valiant, you have been silent throughout these proceedings. What have you to say?
Your Majesty, Master Lorne foresaw the ambush, and it was his plan which gave us the victory.
Lorne is an excellent strategist, Valiant, but he no longer belongs on the field of battle. He cannot take the strain of combat. The time has come for you to admit it.
I know you mean well, Gawain. I thank you for your concern. I too now beg to be excused, Your Majesty.
You may go, Valiant.
Lorne doesn't deserve the scorn of Camelot. He deserves its praise. He was a great man. He was my mentor. It was he who taught me to use not only my sword, but my wits as well. He was the most brilliant soldier I ever saw in the field of battle. He was. But he is no more. Oh, Caliburn. What am I gonna do? How do I tell him?
Valiant, my most ardent supporter. How goes it with you today?
I need to ask a favor of you, Lorne.
Certainly, my boy. Anything at all.
I must ask you to resign.
Resign? Why, Valiant?
The battle did not go well, Lorne. We both know that.
It was combat, boy. There was bound to be complications.
Men died because you became confused. Because you gave the wrong orders.
No, they died because men die in battle. That was the only reason. I can believe nothing else. No, enough. I will not listen to another word.
I see.
Watch your balance, lads. You're aspiring to be knights, not court jesters.
I thought I might find you here.
Valiant.
I want to apologize, Gawain. You were right. Lorne no longer belongs on the battlefield.
I, too, must apologize. I spoke out of anger, Valiant. I could have said what was needed without resorting to unkind words. I'm sorry about Lorne, Valiant. I truly am.
Yes, Gawain. So am I. Your Majesty?
Yes, Valiant.
I wish to withdraw my recommendation that Master Lorne function in your service.
Indeed. And for what reason do you do so, Valiant?
I believe it to be dangerous to keep him in the field.
Why is that?
He is not the same man who taught me in Tulay, Your Majesty.
People change, Valiant. It is a sad thing when time robs a man of his quickness and his edge. I will relieve Lorne of his duties, but I think it best that you be the one to tell him.
Me? But Your Majesty...
Valiant, you were the one who brought him here, were you not?
Yes, Your Majesty. I was.
Back again, my prince?
Yes, Lorne. There's something we must talk about.
I am being removed from my position. Is this your decision, Valiant?
Oh, Lorne, I am so sorry.
Don't be. You've grown to be a strong man, Valiant. Honest, forthright. Perhaps I had some hand in that.
Lorne,
I feared for a long time that the day would come when I would no longer be useful, that my nerve would fail me. It is I who failed you, Valiant. And for that, I am deeply sorry.
To me, you will always be the man who saved Tulay many, many times over.
Thank you, my prince.
Where will you go?
To find another village like Dormant, perhaps. A place where I am needed, where I can be of help. Be well, young prince. All the best to you.
And to you, Lorne.
Master Lorne! Master Lorne!
What is it, boy? I must be on my way.
Is it true that you trained Sir Valiant?
Yes, I had that honor. It was I, among many.
Would you teach us what you taught him?
Teach you? That's not possible. I must be leaving. I have other important obligations.
Then how shall we learn to be as great a soldier as you once were?
As I once was? You listen to me, son. I've forgotten more about being a great soldier than most men will ever know.
Does this mean you'll do it? You'll train us?
Boys, it would be my pleasure. Valiant, I've decided to delay my departure a while. It seems Camelot still has need of my teaching skills.
I think we could all benefit from your wisdom, Master Lorne. Welcome to Camelot.